Old last debate. This debate, and I could not be more excited to have both these people on. It is land versus sea. On the side of land, you may remember this woman from previous debates. She is a member of the wonderful Buntport Theater. Please put your hands together for the delightful Erin Rollman, everyone. Is that Michael Landon on your shirt? You already won the debate. That's all it takes. You just wear a Highway to Heaven shirt. Straight to my heart. And on the side of C, another first timer, you guys. I can't believe we got this dude. I've never met him before. Please put your hands together for Rudolphio. Rudolphio is here, bringing some very weird energy to the proceedings. And going first on the side of land, please give it up for Erin Rollman.
Woo! Thank you. I'm just going to right off, I don't really understand this debate, because you can correct me if I'm wrong, but I think we're essentially debating Waterworld versus Mad Max, right? And so I think I should just use my time to chat with you all about how fucking awesome Mad Max is, right? Which I'm not going to do, partly because of spoilers, but mainly because I haven't had a chance to see it yet. But I still think I could win by just talking about how fucking awesome that fucking movie is. Whereas Rodolfo's favorite movie is Waterworld. I don't know what it is with you and Kevin Costner. Waterworld, The Postman, Tin Cup, The Bodyguard, really? If you were in Dances with Wolves, your name would be Watches Bad Movies. Seriously though, Mad Max is awesome, fucking Charlize Theron, what the fuck, right? I haven't seen it yet. Okay, so land versus sea. I'll get to the real part. I think it's a mistake to romanticize the sea, you guys. We came from there, we climbed out of the primordial ooze, and we evolved to have thumbs and harem pants and free Wi-Fi in like lots of places. So we don't really want to go backwards. That's not what we want. Less free Wi-Fi? No. No confusing fashion pants? That's not what we want. No thumbs? Really? You want people to have no thumbs? That's crazy. Without thumbs, you can't do gun hands. You just point. And then you know what they say about pointing. When you point at someone, there's 3 fingers pointing back at you. So think about the logic of that amazing bit of logic that's anti-C. That's some anti-C logic for you. Land is where it's at, because land is where we keep almost all of our movie theaters, our putt-putt courses, and our roller rinks. I mean, good God. Without land, where would we go on awkward first dates as teenagers that might end in second base action on the back of some shitty car at makeout point? It is possible that my dating references are outdated. I don't go on dates. Land is where we keep all the cool shit, like the Crayon Factory that we visited with Mr. Rogers on television, that we keep on land. It is possible that my television references are outdated because I don't go on dates. Land is even where we keep most of our pen pals, even though nobody has pen pals anymore except for me, which might be why I don't go on dates. Land is the best, you guys, but don't take my word for it. Take the word of someone who spent tons of time on the sea. Listen to what a Viking has to say about land and sea in a letter that he wrote to his pen pal, whose feet, by the way, were firmly planted on land in Furdybergen, a Scandinavian town I made up. Now, as you can see, this Viking letter is not on plain paper, so you know it is legit. It is written on old, cool, burnt paper, just like you would expect a Viking letter to look. And it's written in runic writing. That's obvious. It's a Viking letter. Lucky I know how to read that shit, but I should say quickly that obviously Vikings had a different set of social norms than we do today, so unfortunately it occasionally comes out in their use of language. Don't get your hackles up. I'm just the messenger. I'm just reading a real letter from a real Viking to his friend whose name is Borgunna, which is a Viking name. What's up, Borgunna? Sorry I haven't written in a while. I get seasick when I try to draw runes, so that pretty much sucks. Life on the sea is completely boring. When we get on land, we do a lot of fun destroying and enslaving. I like it so much that when I die, I would rather not be put on a Viking pyre, or as we call them, just pyres. I'd rather my dead body be lit on fire while enslaving people to do everyday chores around the homestead on land. Have you seen those stupid bumper stickers? I'd rather be fishing? More like I'd rather be raping and pillaging on land. There was a promise of mermaids and shit, but it hasn't come to fruition. Even if I remove my super ahead of their time glasses and squint, Olaf holding lutefisk over his genitals isn't the same thing, no homo. By the way, the rune for no homo is just as childish and offensive as you think it would look like. Vikings. Well, anywho, I hope to be home soon, on land, because in case I haven't yet been clear, the sea bites the big one. All the best, Smidkel Oddmarson, a name from a Viking name generator at fantasynamegenerators.com, a website I visited from the comfort of my bed, which I keep on land. Thank you.
Oh my God, one more time for David Lynch, you guys. Hi everybody, it's me, Rudolfio. And I'm here to promote my new nightclub, The Sea. And believe me, boys, there are plenty of fish, yar. One fish, two fish, red fish, I blew a fish, oopsies, yar. Listen up, boys. Down at the sea, we don't have jocks, otters, cubs, bears, queens, muscle marys, and twinks, boys. Nuh-uh. Down at the sea, we have sharks, seahorses, dolphins, humpbacks, squid, orcas, and shrimp. Ooh, boy. Sharks are the tough boys. They smell blood in the water and they attack. They're big and strong and slick, real slick, like they just swam through the BP oil spill or something, popping the peas. Seahorses, the name implies that they want to ride, but when it comes down to it, they're just too small to saddle up. Sorry, sea ponies. We got dolphins. They're just social little butterflies, always swimming around, showing off their tricks. For the most part, but they're the sweetest. But be careful, because they don't like to have their hole plugged. They're dolphins. Of course, we have humpbacks. They're the biggest and hairiest in the sea, always hungry, like a bear, but slipperier. Also, kudos to me for not making humpback the entire joke. That was tough for me. We have squid at the sea. They're drama queens. Watch out, boys. They always have their tentacles in everybody's business. Oh my God. Of course, we have orcas. They're a lot like the sharks, but they're smarter. Make sure you give orcas room, because when they're placed in tight spaces, orcas have been known to attack their trainers. And in that case, there is no more free willy. Yar. And lastly, boys, of course, we have the shrimp. A shrimp is the twink of the sea. They spend so much time in tanning booths that their skin is always peeling off. You know, like a shrimp. Shrimp really are the fruit of the sea. There's so many of them, and they're always down for anything kinky. Shrimp salad, shrimp stew, shrimp kebab. Yar. That's about it, but I'm looking over at you, big boy. I'm trying to figure out what kind of sea creature you are. You walk plank. You walk plank. Can I tie up to your dock, big boy? Drop anchor? Ride you like a little seesaw? No? You kinda like a lobster, boy. You kinda like a lobster all red in the face with a tough shell to crack. But I'm gonna crack you, boy. I'm gonna put a bib on. I'm gonna put a bib on, boy, and I'm gonna dunk your insides in hot melted butter, boy. Are you not into it, honey? Oh, well. That's too bad, little boy, because I'm out of your league. Shoot, I'm like 10,000 leagues out of your league, little boy. I want to talk to you guys more about the sea when I come back, but let's just say when I get back here, it's going to be a water world, and I'm Kevin Costner, baby.
Don't know what to say about that. I want to take a quick moment to address cruise ships, everyone. I think this is an important thing to address. Big beastly boats that are trying ever so hard to simulate land, fake land, the cubic zirconia of the sea. They shove all the land things they can think of, bowling, buffets, Wayne Newton impersonators, onto barges that troll through international waters, jamming all the people that behind the scenes make all the cheesy opulence possible into windowless, stuffy closet rooms, while the monstrosity makes pit stops in tourist ports so that pasty passengers can get a bird's eye glimpse of the local flavor. In 2013, a Carnival cruise line was disabled by fire. 4,200 passengers formed what were dubbed shanty towns on deck, avoiding the cabins, which were not only uninhabitably hot, but literally filling with shit from overfilled toilets. That is a physical manifestation of what cruises are metaphorically all the time. So I think avoid cruise ships, don't spend time on the sea. That is a true tale. Now, what you want is land, okay? Because it's like, what's all the fuss about when it comes to Genghis Khan, right? That dude was snatching up Asia, like all of Asia. He wasn't trying to fruitlessly scoop water into a possessible pile, floating little buoys to demarcate his plot of sea. Genghis Khan liked land. And so who are you going to believe on this issue? The man who started the largest contiguous empire in history? Or this sweet, handsome young thing who wants to take away your thumbs? Land is where it's at. But don't take my word for it. Take the word of someone who spent tons of time on the sea. A pirate. As you can see, this pirate letter is not on plain paper, so you know it's legit. It's written on Kathy stationery, just like you would expect a pirate letter to look. She's saying, chocolate, arg, which is a piratey way to say ack. Now, it's really awkwardly scrawled. It's almost impossible to read because it was written by a pirate with two thumbless hook hands. So all it manages to say is, Dear Stephanie, the sea sucks butt, with love, Fish Breath Dick. Now, Fish Breath Dick is the actual name I got from a pirate name generator on gangstaname.com, a website perhaps less dedicated to name generation than the other website I was on. But I also accessed it from my land-bound bed. Now, I do feel obligated to say that I don't entirely agree with Fish Breath Dick, because under the sea is pretty cool. I can't deny that. It's okay under the sea, you know? I mean, it's wetter, that's for sure. And some people would say that wetter is better. But I don't know. Because I bet you on land, they understand, you know? I bet they don't reprimand their daughters, bright young women, sick of swimming, ready to stand, ready to know what the people know. Ask them some questions and get some answers. Like, what's a fire and what is it? What's the word? What's the word? No, that's not it. But, the point is that under the sea, we make easy jokes about vaginas, whereas on land, apparently, we want our young women to thrive and learn and not be reprimanded. So boom, feminism or something. Just stay with me. Who is an unreprimanded woman person with two thumbs hoping that you want to be part of that world? This woman person. Thank you.
Yo, I don't know why this land wench keeps trying to act like I'm all anti-thumb. We were originally gonna call my nightclub Thumb in the Bum, so I'm gonna step off, okay? How about that? Hey boys, it's me again, Rudolfio. Here to tell you about my new aquatically themed nightclub, The Sea. I don't know why I'm Mexican all of a sudden. I don't know what this has-been has been talking about. Yeah, like a has-been, lesbian, a has-been. I don't know what she's talking about. God, what the fuck? Why would you want to open up a nightclub called Land? Sounds like it has dirt floors and rocks for chairs. Sounds like Fred Flintstone designed your club. Hey y'all, don't yabba dabba do it. Why? That is not what gay people sound like. Why? I guess it is. Why would you want to party in a I don't know why you would want to party on land when you could party in like a submarine or something sexy. You know, like a sexy sea bar for sexy seamen. Camera. Hey y'all, I've had a few ideas for nautically themed clubs over the years. There was my idea for a sailor bar called All Hands on Dick, but there's already a single scrub for ex-Navy with that name. Ask Corey Rhodes about it. We are gonna open a club called Moby Dick, but my partner said that it sounded too much like Moby Dick, and nobody likes a sad penis. Nobody likes a sad penis. Then we were going to open up a spot called the Squish Club Fish Club, but we were scared it might get a bunch of women. Ugh. Not our target demographic. So we went with The Sea because there are plenty of fish. We've worked really hard on this club. I want to tell you about our promotions. We've got our ship in a bottle service. You'll be like, how did you get such a big ship in such a tiny space? Oh, you like that big ship and a tiny little bottle? That'll be $200. There's our Titanic room. There's our Titanic room, where there's only one rule, and that's that you eventually will go down. Besides, what other gay bar are you gonna go to? You know? Seriously. Oh yeah, by the way, The Sea is a gay club. In case your gaydar is like super broken, you dumb. What, are you gonna go to X Bar? You know what the X stands for? It stands for a yet to be named STD that came about in the X Bar alley. Gross. It must be really fun to be Hispanic and gay, I just realized. I guess you could go to tracks. Gross. Why would you want to go party on a train when you could party in a deep, deep, deep sea? So go on, scrape your sea lion on the mid-Atlantic ridge so deep, yar. Are you gonna go to the Wrangler, pick you up a cowboy? Why would you want to hook up with a cowboy when you could hook up with a sea cowboy? You ever bang a manatee? A manatees? Don't manatees me, sea cow. I want to swim with the fishes and blast with the dixes. So once again, boys, it's me, Rodolfo. Please come to my new nightclub, The Sea, where you don't have to sink to find a bottom. Thank you.
I can't wait till they reboot Speedy Gonzalez and Bobby gets to be the gay Mexican cousin. I think that's... Excuse me, Rudolfio gets to be the gay Mexican cousin. All right, this is our very last chance for you guys to pick a winner. If you're on the side of Land, put your damn hands together for Erin Rollman. Good. And if you're on the side of Sea, let's hear it for Rudolfio. Rudolfio's the winner. Nice round of applause one more time for Rudolfio and Erin Rollman. Also, give it up for the Vine Street Pub for having us every third Sunday, and all the debaters you've seen tonight. We'll be back next month. For now, Godspeed, everybody.